What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You rocking with Moochie, and this is Moochilla's Reviews. So hit the hammer because you came through. We're talking about trending topics today, and we got some good topics. So I'm gonna bring my audience in. This is Moochie. I am Moochie, and this is Moochilla's Reviews.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.
All right, so with our panel for today, I'm losing my voice already. With our panel for today, I have Monique Nicole, and I also have Detroit Kings.
What's up,
What up?
people?
What
What's
up?
good people?
Hey.
Okay, so we got trending topics. It's stuff that was happening while we were setting everything up. And I wasn't even gonna go back and talk about Diddy because it's just like everyday news dropping with him. And it's other people that I take my hats off to that is covering all of the Diddy drama. And I gotta give it up for Lovely T. If you have not followed her channel, please do, because she does a deep dive that is so in detail and that's so awesome. She was covering this before anything hit. Also, Tisa Tells. Look, those two got it locked as far as with the Diddy news. So if y'all want to y'all look those people up, I will put the link in my description because they're on top of it like that. I just dabble in it, but I can't. I'm not a deep diver like those ladies. So I just wanted to basically let them know that I respect the game. I respect their hustle and all of that. All right. Yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna start with the Dag, I should have put this in a thing. We're gonna start with the trending topics. Y'all know John Amos passed away today. We got word of that. And damn, I don't even know how old he is. I was out at the store when I found this out.
84.
84.
Okay, he's a couple of years older than my dad. So.
Do y'all ladies watch soap operas?
Which ones? I used to.
Days of Our Lives.
Nah, I don't watch that one.
See, I used to watch it with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch it no more because they took it off NBC. But my man who played John Black, he died at 71 years old. If y'all watch Days of Our Lives.
Wow. I used to watch One Life to Live, All My Children, and General Hospital. Sometimes I used to watch The Young and the Restless because that was the soap opera that my sister-in-law used to watch. So, she was all into Victor and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, let me see who's in the chat so far. What's up, RC? Hey, Sally. What's up, Torian? So, yeah, sure, I should have sent T the link. But let me know if you want it. You know, if you want it, you got it. Anywho, moving on. So Monique, I know you didn't remember. I remember watching Good Times when it actually aired on TV as a kid.
Okay.
Y'all a syndicated bunch.
Yes.
So he was, to me, that was like the first black dad, real dad that we saw on TV that was whipping ass and everything. Okay.
Right.
Y'all thoughts, what do, when you think about John Amos, what comes to mind when you think about him?
A strong black man, you know what I mean? Like a strong black man and father and father figure, great husband. What a man's supposed to be, you know what I mean, in modern day time.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I agree. He just reminds me like my father used to watch it, but he was getting mad because she was like, she don't even want to let him gamble. Get some money for the family.
Yeah, his wife was annoying too. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Stuff my father used to talk about with that.
Oh Lord.
Florida Evans was annoying, man.
So, what exactly did you remember in regards to him, Momo?
Yes, well, of course, I saw the reruns of Good Time. No, but honestly, obviously, he's a staple and a legend in the Black community. I enjoyed him not only on Good Times, but the roles that he had years later. I think he was on a Tyler Perry project. Of course, he was in Coming to America and just different things throughout the years. I always thought he was just hilarious. He just always made me laugh whenever he was on camera. It's just sad. It's really sad whenever we lose our legends who helped shape our culture. Yeah, and especially I feel like during the time when he was really coming up, representation really mattered. It always matters, but it really mattered then because we didn't see a lot of us, in those positions and things like that. So it's really sad. But on the bright side, he lived a amazing life. 84 is a great age to me. So, well done, sir. Well done.
And let me I'm trying to get some other stuff together.
He got blackballed a little bit early in his career because he didn't how can I say this with being PG, he didn't like some of the things that was going on in the Black community when it comes to the LGBT and all the kissing and man and the mom. He didn't like that, so they blackballed him.
He was blackballed from the 70s though.
That's true from Good Times.
He didn't like a way a lot of things was going on there, and he had a problem with that because John Amos and Esther Rolle, they were really like theater actors. They acted on stages and stuff like that, and they felt like they dumbed down the show, and they took the show a different route as far as like making JJ the main character, and it wasn't supposed to be like that. So that's it was problems with stuff like that. I'll just say it like that.
He was I think they got rid of his character for some odd reason because he wasn't supposed to be going off to that. I forgot what season, but they took him off for no reason. You just didn't see him on no more.
No, you didn't see him on anymore, and then they basically deleted him on there.
Yeah.
They did the whole thing with him having a car accident. But I'm like, well, damn, we never knew he had a car the way they talk. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just saying.
That's a fact. They said that then they got rid of him so quick, and then shoot, they didn't even let his wife grieve. Florida Evans grieve. She went on and had a boyfriend
right away too, right?
Yeah.
Very weird. Very weird. Very weird.
All right, I'm just getting the last group of pictures, y'all.
All right.
Okay. What topic do you want to go with next?
All right, so we did John Amos, right?
Can we go to the can I pick the top? Can I pick one? I know it'd be very interesting.
Okay. Is it on the docket?
yeah, it is. Cardi B and my man Mr.
That was gonna be mine. I was gonna kick it off.
All right, hold on one second.
My bad. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick that one off, but
all right.
Can't wait.
Just give me 1 second.
I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say.
I can't wait.
I'm ready to talk about that too. So okay, that's next.
I'm ready.
All right, so Momo, you kick it off. Hold on, I gotta get go ahead.
Well, I can start it up. I can start it up.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So a few days ago, listen, honestly, it's a continuation of the Cardi B and Offset saga. They have been together for quite a while now, and their relationship has been very tumultuous, if you will, very up and down. I think, was it 1 or 2 times they filed for divorce, and then what's the proper term when you take it back or when
reconcile?
Reconcile, I guess. Okay, so they never went through with the divorce. Now, as y'all know, a few months ago, she announced that she is gonna go through with the divorce. Okay, so things have been going on. We also know that she just delivered their third child together. So to be honest, she's probably still going through postpartum. Emotions are high. Nonetheless, things
They
have
had a baby for real?
Yeah.
yeah, she just gave birth.
I
Like,
thought she was pregnant. I didn't know it was
No,
already
she had the
happening.
baby.
she had the baby a couple months ago. Yeah, so she's
No, not
Dang,
a
I ain't
couple of
know
months ago.
that.
She had the baby a couple of weeks ago.
couple weeks
Dang.
ago. So coochie's still fresh and
Mm.
healing, and hormones
Dang.
are high, and she's still definitely going through postpartum. So, with that being said, things transpired obviously behind the scenes as they do in all relationships. Well, Cardi B took it upon herself, like she always does, to go on live and air out her dirty laundry. So she goes on Instagram Live, and of course, it's full of subliminals. She previews an upcoming song that I'm assuming she's going to release. It seems to be a little personal. Well, she goes on to state that it's really funny how men, again, y'all, this is her words, not mine, how men think that they can screw on whoever and whatever that they want. But basically, the minute we get our little lick back, the minute we decide to flirt and entertain a couple men here and there, is the problem. So basically, it's the old of you can dish it, but you can't take it. Okay, and it's not a myth. This ain't a fib. It is concrete evidence and proof that Offset has cheated on Cardi B multiple times throughout their relationship. So this isn't he say, she say. This is a fact. Okay. So let's pull up Exhibit A. Well, things got a little spicy during her Instagram Live. And I'm about to take over the screen so I can show y'all. It's not a video, Moochie, so don't worry. We just got to take a little look-see. Hold on. Oh, no, not that one. Here we go. So I'm not going to play the video because she's cursing a lot. However, when she was on Instagram Live, Offset, no. Let me tell it right. Let me tell it right now. When she was on Instagram Live, Offset accused her of effing somebody while she was pregnant with his child. So as you see on the screen, Offset commented on her Instagram Live and said, "You screwed with a baby inside. Tell the truth." So everybody was like, "Oh!" And Cardi later on said, "And did." So she confirmed that she indeed had sexual relations with another man. Oh, y'all can't see my screen? Y'all couldn't see it now?
Let me see. I can't see it. I'm looking in real time. No.
Oh, Moochie. Okay. Moochie must
There
have
you
blocked
go. There you
Moochie
go.
blocked it. So yes, and y'all can see right here. He said, "You screwed with a baby inside. Tell the truth." Cardi said, "And did." So she confirmed that she did have sexual relations with somebody while she was pregnant with his baby. Okay. Then, now they at full-blown social media war, as these new celebrities do, right? Nothing can stay private nowadays, y'all. It's the new age stuff. So he takes it. I'm assuming this is either Instagram or Twitter, where he wrote, "Everybody can see I don't want you. It's okay. I'm not talking about this no more. All love. You will be calling me after a couple months. You my baby mama. I won."
Not to cut you off, Monique, but that look like that's IG. I'm just at
IG, right?
yeah, that's
like,
IG.
Thank you. So it was like an IG comment. So yes, you guys, that comment caused quite controversy on the social media streets. Now, before I let everyone else on the panel give their 2 cents, I just want to state a couple things. I think Offset is a jerk. I do think he's very ungrateful. A few months ago, I think it was the
Terrible husband.
Terrible husband. Thank you, Detroit. Terrible husband. The tail end of last year, I'm sure y'all all remember when Cardi B went on a very emotional rant where she was crying and screaming and saying all the things I've done for you and this and this. How do you treat me this way? And if y'all don't know, when the Migos was popping, and I know because they from Atlanta, they grew up in Gwinnett County where I'm from. Okay, so when the Migos first came, I want to say first came out. I shouldn't say that. When the Migos started to really climb and become famous, everybody was checking for Quavo. Takeoff, literally calm, cool, collected. He just the type of dude that just always played in the he just chill. He didn't need all the extra attention on him. He was a really cool dude. Everybody was focused on Quavo. So yes, when Cardi got with Offset, that definitely helped his career. Not only did it help his career, them being together, she used to put him on her songs. She used to say his name on her records, all types of stuff. Cardi B, I'm not saying he owes her everything, but Cardi B definitely helped with Offset's fame. Okay. Not only that, sir, you've cheated on her multiple times and allegedly got someone else pregnant. You cheated on her to the point where years ago, which this is not his fault, you know, Cardi, you're responsible for your actions. You went and got your homegirl to go beat up a stripper, and your homegirl took a charge, and versus you taking a charge. Stuff got very messy. So Offset has been making Cardi look bad for years. Offset has cheated on Cardi throughout their entire relationship, and we have seen it. Now, I don't condone cheating. I definitely don't condone it. One time, I can forgive it. 10 times, absolutely not. To reduce her, I'm going to say one last thing and then I'm done. To reduce your wife to being a baby mama is diabolical. She wasn't just your baby mama. You got 4 other baby mamas, boo. She was your wife. She was your wife. And you reduced her to, well, you my baby mama, so I won. Then, according to Cardi, he also was messaging like that same day when it all went viral. He was telling her, "Oh, I'm gonna F your ops. I'm gonna have sex with your ops, and I'm gonna send you proof of it," and basically like taunting her. And I just think that's effed up to do to anybody, let alone a woman in which you cheated on, and then a woman who just had your baby less than a month ago. Pretty foul. And I'm done. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, Monique, what's going on with you? You've been cooking since last night. God dang. Can I go? You know what I mean? I can go.
I would love to hear your perspective.
I'll go last.
Me personally, Cardi B ain't have, I'm gonna say this, man. Cardi B did not have sex when she was pregnant. She just did that to make the man mad. I don't think she did it. Monique, she ain't doing either. Cardi B is not like that. She would not do nothing like that. I know her music, is about being a hoe and all type of stuff, but she got some type of class. You know what I mean? Not a fan of her music like that, but I think she did that to make him mad, and it worked. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I don't think she had sex with another dude when she was pregnant. I think she got too much respect for her body for that to happen. You know what I mean? Respectfully, I don't think she would do nothing like that.
I mean, I want to say you're right, but at the same time, I feel like if he says it and she confirmed it, obviously he has proof that it happened. Now
he has no proof, Moni. He has no proof.
Okay.
He just saying that just because it's on it. You don't think Cardi B is doing that to make him mad? That'll get a man mad. You just that'll get a brother mad if you found out that somebody was having sex with your wife and she pregnant with your seed. She know what she was doing.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
I don't think she would do nothing like that, because if she was to do something like that, that would be nasty. I don't think no woman should be having sex with at least if it's your husband or your fiance, your boyfriend. If you having sex with an unprotected sex,
I don't know about unprotected. We don't know if it was unprotected.
Right, man. I mean, we don't know, but some people.
When when can y'all from this point on? Can y'all please say get busy or something else? Please don't say the S word because I'm trying to stay out of YouTube jail.
Oh, don't say SEX. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, we can't.
It's okay.
I know we're
I
unprotected.
don't know. I'm just being careful. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
Okay.
I respect it. I get it.
Okay, I ain't say the F word or nothing like that. I don't
I
know
know
what to
you
say.
didn't.
Well, they was getting busy there. I don't think that
Yeah.
when she was getting busy when she
Clapping the
was
cheeks.
when he
But a
I don't
question
think
is, y'all, if she had dealings with someone while she was pregnant, did she let him hit it from the back or?
I don't think she did that. I think
she has no choice but to do that because that stomach.
That's so gross.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think she did that. I think he's been very disrespectful to the marriage, to her.
Mhm.
He just embarrassed her every chance he gets. I believe he's very self-centered and he's jealous of her career, so he's trying to take her out of he has taken her off her square where she has not been able to make an album since that first album, which was fire. So she's been doing singles here and there, and a lot of them be hot. And imagine if she sit down and this butthead leave her alone where she can make some music and stay focused. She would do all right. She pushed that album that he had where he had his little Michael Jackson face. To me, look, I think he's jealous of her career. He's been jealous of her, and he used her as a stepping stone to stay relevant. That's my thoughts on it.
I agree.
I disagree with you, both of y'all. You know, I'm gonna say it's a person right now. I mean, Eric Benet. That's who he is. He's Eric Benet of this time because he has an addict. He's addicted. He's an addict. He needs help. That's what it is. Not say I'll say it probably is a good father, a good dude, but the man need helps. He need to go to somewhere and check himself in, man. People always think drugs, that stuff is you could get addicted to that too. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Look at all the kids he got. The man got about 11 kids. You think that's no disrespect to people that have a lot of kids? You think that's really normal to keep having them back to back to back and having all of these baby mamas?
It sounds like he don't like to put a helmet on that soldier. That's what it sounds like to me. Well,
That's
you giving me you keeping her open where she could come in contact with all these type of diseases. He's nasty. He's disrespectful.
I agree with you, Moochie, but he has a problem. He has an addiction.
He has a problem. He don't know how to keep it in his damn pants.
Yeah, so you have a very interesting take, Detroit, and I'm like this. Really, we could probably talk offline because I'd like to do something with you with that. But so you're saying from your standpoint, you feel like men who are serial cheaters and have multiple baby moms have some type of SCX addiction or something?
Yes, because ain't no way no man should be sitting there having all them kids like that. Now let's come on, like 14, 11 kids with two different, like 7 different baby mamas. There's no excuses for that.
Okay.
Right?
I have a conversation. We're gonna do something because
for sure.
This is interesting.
You don't believe that, Moochie, that a man can be that's addiction.
I mean, men could be 304s too, and that's just what he is, a 304.
He is a 304, but he has an addiction that he needs to. I'm just gonna be honest. Rest in peace to this brother.
Okay.
I'm just saying, rest in peace to him. And I don't want to take because his legacy, but Eazy-E had I'm sorry, addiction. That's why the man is not longer here. Nobody helped him with that problem, and that's why he's no longer here.
Wow.
Just saying, nobody wants to talk about that, but it's an addiction. No different than drugs and everything else we know. The man has an addiction, and he needs help before he gets himself in trouble.
Well, I guess there's a lot of men out here have that addiction. Then Detroit,
they do.
If I go by your logic, because
Steve said, "Why put all this talk on or put that talk on this man? He laying pipe and liking it." Really?
He
I mean, come on, you could have one pipe that you lay it to though. You supposed to be a married man.
And
You
that's
all
my
over the
thing.
place.
Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You all over the place like Johnny Appleseed, and you making babies.
I ain't heard Johnny Appleseed is so.
Look, sometimes my age is gonna come out, and I don't give a
Okay, I
damn.
know what you. I know what you,
I don't give a damn.
I get the reference though. No, we'll talk about this on another platform. I don't. I guess to Moochie's point, you're. My thing is
get
this,
it out.
as a man, and this, I know we can't really talk about this in depth. I just want to say this, and we can, move on. But as a man, I just feel like if you want to still F around and have multiple women and be free, then live that life. I'm not going to judge you if you live in your truth. But what a lot of, not all, but where a lot of men mess up is they try to have both worlds. My thing is, if you want to be young, wild, and free, I respect it, but don't get me, an innocent woman, involved in your life and pretend like you want to marry me and pretend like you want to be a good man to me and settle down with me and make me an honest woman. If you're going to do all this behind my back, you could have just stayed single. You didn't have to get me involved. Like, I just don't get why some men do that. Just be that 45, 50-year-old single man who has 3 girlfriends and live your life, pimp, live it. But don't get innocent people involved and marry a woman and start a family and a life with her to just go do that behind my back. Just don't do that to me.
He nasty, man. I agree with y'all. He nasty, but the man has an addiction just like Nick Cannon has an addiction too. Like, how many men at that age really gonna keep going and going and going? You telling me a man mostly mature when they at the age of 37 years old. It ain't no 28. It ain't no 30. It's mostly around 35 that a man really want to settle down and want to get married.
I disagree with that one. I done met some 45 and 50-year-old ones that want to act like they still slinging it and they need
because they want to be young. Because they want to be young. They didn't get a chance. They want to be young. That's what that is. They don't want to settle down. I'm telling you, mature man wants to settle down when they get to 37.
Mature man, but that's another. I would love because I think you and I need to do something.
Oh, for sure. I'm down. I'm just saying, man. I'm not making no excuses for also. I'm just saying the man got a lot of.
I have to give you your credit. I appreciate you as a man for not condoning this type of behavior and not making excuses. I appreciate you for holding him accountable and calling him out when he's wrong. And I think that's oftentimes a lot of women kind of just want other men to do that. When you see a guy doing shorty wrong, just call him out, be like, yo, brother, you got a good woman at home. I just think a lot of times we're looking for men to kind of hold each other accountable. So I appreciate you for doing that in this situation.
Oh, for sure. I just don't want. I don't really know Offset like that. Probably would never meet him, but I'm telling you that the man needs some help, because if he don't do that, he gonna end up like how Eazy-E was, man. I'm trying to tell people it's not a joke. Like, people who can't protect themselves, you know what I mean? They keep having sex with multiple women. That stuff gonna come back to haunt you.
Yeah,
eventually.
And if y'all look at these statistics, I can't speak for other states, but in Atlanta, Georgia, if y'all go look up the stats on the STDs and stuff, it is high. It's high. It's scary.
It's high because people are not living in their truth.
Absolutely.
They being very deceptive. And people is not even, they know, some of them know they have these things and they still willing to engage with other people unprotected.
It's evil to do. To me, that's evil.
It's
evil to do that, to harm someone else like that and not. That's evil. That's so evil to me.
DeMarcus said people are having midlife crisis now at an early age because of social media.
You're right. Oh, DeMarcus, you're right. Oh,
you want money with that? I feel like social media has ruined a lot of relationships, marriages. People that have lost jobs and all sorts of nonsense because of it.
I agree. Now,
this is different from, all right, I know y'all gonna shake your head, but this is different from Offset to little Scrappy. Scrappy is the 304 too, but the difference is he not having sex with more. I mean, relations off of multiple women. You see what I'm saying? Like, if either he goes back to his baby mama or he go back, that's what he do. That's what he majority of his kids come from.
You're right. I can't even. Scrappy has his ways, but I would never put him in the same category as an Offset. No, I have more respect for Scrappy than Offset. 100%.
Right.
100%. Yes. Absolutely. I give credit where it's due. Absolutely.
Because y'all women, ladies, y'all know when a man is a 304, you be like, okay, this dude is a 304, but he's not reckless. It's a different from being reckless than being a 304. Like, you out of control. You just not even sitting there protecting yourself.
I have an embarrassing thing to admit. I don't know what 304 means.
The garden tour.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Put in the private chat. Put in the private chat.
Sorry. I got you. Thanks to you two.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, should I know what that means?
Yeah, we told you about this a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say thought.
Well, you can say thought. You can say thought.
But I'm just used to that from the Beeper days.
Is that something that everybody knows? That's a common 304. Like that's like a known thing. Well, I'm innocent, you know. So.
It's all right.
I thought Monique knew what that was.
Say something real bad. Like, I thought you was gonna say something. And this time I did this. I thought you was gonna give us something like that.
No.
I'm glad you don't know what that is. You don't need to know what that is.
Exactly. I'm an innocent, good woman.
But answer y'all question though before y'all move on. Cardi B had to lift her stomach. They had to do it from the back though. She had to lift because that stomach one lifting up though. But that babe, that's you. You can't do that because honestly, that's dangerous to do that.
It is
when you're pregnant.
You definitely gonna have to hit it from the back. Yeah, there ain't no way.
Either way, the baby getting hit in the head. Right.
On that note, I'm going. We leaving the Moochie. I knew Moochie was gonna say that, bro.
Then y'all be wondering why that baby have that soft spot in the top of their head.
Dang.
That's what my dad used to say.
but they will always say when a couple is together married, they say having sex will make the pregnancy go easy.
Miss Niecy said you could go sideways.
All right, be a little freaky.
Go ahead, girl. You could go sideways and lift that leg up in the air.
Ooh,
go sideways, lift that leg up, and hold it up for him.
Miss Niecy, no, she seemed like she done did that already. Okay, now.
Freaky dick. And she's talking from experience.
I was a married woman, okay?
She definitely us youngins, baby.
Depending on how far along she is. Other positions you can do. Go ahead, RC.
Y'all freaky on a Tuesday at 6 o'clock?
Right. She said sure can.
Y'all are funny. I did not know we were this long.
Sideways works well too. You can reach around and tickle too. Make somebody's toes curl.
She said, either way, the baby ain't. Oh, dang.
Y'all
nasty.
Look at Inga. Y'all freaking diggy.
She said 55 with experience. Okay, now.
Let's move on before we get in trouble.
You gonna mess around right in my circumference.
Hey, Niecy, you gonna mess around somebody gonna jump in your DMs. You better chill.
You gonna have some people trying to holler at you now.
Look, I agree with all of that. I know you would.
We know you do.
Nowadays.
We know you do, Miss Johnson.
Can't relate. I was high risk.
Oh,
dang.
You didn't get no cutty doing your oh girl, that sucks.
Shoot. They say that's the best cutty.
Yeah, but if you high risk, that sucks. Dang.
Well, I'm hoping Cardi B wasn't doing none of that.
Been around the world, and
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next? Let's see.
it's up to you, boo.
All
Flint,
right,
Michigan in the building.
we're gonna go to that one. We're gonna go to this one first.
Yeah, yeah.
Because look,
I'm
we got
tired of talking about this clown.
I am too, but we can't. So today it was
Yeah.
today. It was unavoidable. It's unavoidable because
Yeah.
now it's getting real.
It's getting real.
It's getting real. And how can I say this? Look, he is he not getting out, y'all. He not getting out. He done switched lawyers. He's trying to ask for bail again, which this was intercepted with now it's 100. How many? 110 or 110 or 20? 120.
120.
120 people have come together for a suit, and they're all going to be individual cases. And the youngest victim is 9 years old.
Yep.
So now
9 years old.
Yes.
That's the youngest.
9. Then there's another one that's 15. If you want the whole, this was a whole press conference while I was getting this together. Like I said, I did not intend on doing Diddy today.
Yeah,
I did not intend on talking about it today, but it's like a car accident that you can't avoid to look at.
Exactly.
At this point. So yeah, it's going to be other people coming out. They're going to start naming people that are also on these things too. And we're about to be in for a shock with the entertainment world, with music as well as actors and politicians. What are your thoughts, Detroit?
Dang, man. Oh my God, a 9-year-old? That's ridiculous, man. I hope that's not true. Now, I think he is a scumbag, and I think he deserved to go to jail. And I'm tired of these. And I'm gonna say this as a black man. I do not condone with the Dr. Umar Johnson, the Faison Love, and all these other guys caping up for him. The man need to go to jail, bruh. Honestly, and if
he's
I don't
in there.
Well, he need to stay under the jail then. And you won't see me caping up for him. He did people dirty. He sat there and did the kids, not kids, but the ladies from Toto. They was talented. Now they have to work at Walmart to this day. It's horrible because this man. So I think, man, look, man.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Detroit. No, go ahead.
Since you mentioned Toto, I can't forget. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up at some point. But the infamous clip when the Locks was at the radio station and they went in. Was it Jadakiss or was it
that was Styles P?
Styles.
They were all there actually.
Yeah, they were all there. I mean, like Detroit's saying, yeah. The whole point is he's been shiesty for a long time. I know for me personally, Detroit and Moochie, I thought his shiestiness and his bad ways were shady as far as money, business, control of the record label, how he did as artist. I never thought of him as a SA person. I never thought of him as I don't know if I was just naive or what, but I never saw that violent side of him. So this is all very disappointing for me. I have no shame in admitting that I've been a fan of Diddy pretty much my whole life. I grew up in New York. That was the culture. You couldn't really turn on the radio or the TV without seeing Bad Boys, whether it was him or anyone else on the label. That's just the culture I was brought up in. And just like over the years, I always admired Diddy for his hustle and grind and where he came from and what he's built. So I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. And like Moochie said, this is gonna Hollywood forever because the other people involved, I think it's gonna be some other heavy names, some big names.
His sons.
Well, but I said this months ago when it first started that we're gonna be surprised with the people that come out, and some people didn't want to believe me, but it's gonna get bad. Yeah. I mean, but we're not supposed to be.
A lot of people.
Yeah. And they doing individual.
Can I ask y'all ladies a question? Can I ask y'all out of just on GP? how many of the do you believe 120? How much you believe? Because I don't believe the whole 120. I actually believe maybe out of that 120, I would say 70.
I was going to say the same thing.
I could see that.
I can see that.
I could
And
see
that's
that.
still a bad percentage. That's not
That's
good.
terrible.
But
That's terrible.
this was gonna come with it. Just like with the whole R. Kelly thing, some of those people were lying.
Yeah.
So it's just like, look, I'm not victim shaming, but it seemed like some people did jump on the bandwagon. And
I'm gonna tell you why though, Moochie. Can I tell you why that they did it?
go ahead.
They jumped on the bandwagon. I ain't want to cut nobody off. You know why? Because he was so powerful. If you come out and say this man did this, nobody was gonna believe these ladies. Nobody was gonna believe you. Think these women, and I'm not, and people gonna say I'm caping up for the lady. I'm not caping up for that.
No,
I'm
you're
just giving
not.
it. I'm just giving y'all the real. You know what I mean? These women is not lying. They could not come out because you know why? Because these nasty men in Hollywood and in the hip hop community was not gonna believe these ladies. These ladies now have the range to come out because they feel safe now.
Yeah. And there's strength in numbers, y'all. The reason why we see it like this is because it takes one or two brave people to come forward, and then once people see that, once victims see that, they're like, okay. Everyone knows in life, in general, there's strength in numbers. Look at the strike that's about to happen with the port. There's strength in numbers, right? You can't do a strike to that magnitude with 5 people. You know what I'm saying? So there's strength in numbers, and like Detroit was saying, there was also a lot of corruption. Diddy definitely paid off people. But that press conference today was very telling. There were some graphic things that were revealed. And it's not looking good at all. At all.
And if and I'm gonna say this, if it's women in Hollywood that's taking advantage of the way he did to give movie roles and stuff like that, they should be prosecuted too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people, I don't want nobody to say, "Oh man, you sitting there caping, you trying to down a black man." I'm not down on no black man. He needs to go to jail.
He did wrong. If that was your daughter, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your friend, you would be singing. Not you, Detroit. Y'all.
No, I know.
A different tune. So I don't want to hear nothing about no black man. Nothing. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'm glad you touched on that. With that being said, do y'all realize that in January that list was supposed to come out, the flight logs? I'm not going to say his name. We're not going to say his name. Okay. It's J.E. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Those flight logs were supposed to come out. I don't care what nobody says. They played a shell game with us like we was on 125th Street, and now they done shifted everything to him, to Diddy, and it seemed like they want to get rid of. Look, I'm not saying that this is not me having sympathy. I'm just trying to pull everybody coattail to let them see. Do y'all realize this list is gonna come out before that list? And we was waiting for that list from last year.
Now, I agree with you saying, Moochie, but I hate to say this, but as a black man and y'all black woman, we know we have to be damn near perfect. And a person in Hollywood, if you want to be an actor, whatever you doing, a regular job, you own a business, they're gonna make it 10 times harder. You gotta sit there and try to get yourself clean, because if you do one thing, you're gonna be prosecuted. And they're gonna let the Harvey Weinstein, they're gonna leave him alone. Because he probably did the same thing Diddy did too. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. Look what they did to Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That's when the Weinstein's troubles was happening, and they pushed Bill Cosby to the forefront. Do y'all realize they do this every time?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So it's just like, and then I feel like sometimes we are responsible for bringing it down too, but I feel like we should have been reporting on the other thing just like this. Just like we reporting on that, we need to report on that too. Not just our people.
I agree.
So that's my thoughts with that. I'm not saying that it's not how can I say?
No, I get it.
I feel like they should be both treated the same.
Same, which we know, unfortunately, in this world is not.
Yeah, you didn't. If and these people that of Hollywood and like the people that's out there in the business and stuff like that, and just in general, you cannot do the same crime that a white man do and think you're gonna get the same punishment.
Yeah.
That's true. But that's what my man Sean. I don't even like calling this dude no Diddy, man. What's his real name? Sean Combs. Sean Combs, man. He got too cocky.
Oh, for sure.
Too arrogant. He thought because he had all his money and all his power that he could do what he want to do. That stuff gonna come up to you. You're not gonna get away with it. You think you is, but eventually it's coming. It's gonna hurt you.
You're right, Detroit. I was talking to Moochie earlier. I said his pride and ego and his narcissism got in the way, because it's just, you got away with this stuff for so long, and then just 2-3 years ago, when you were getting honored at the BET Awards, in your acceptance speech, this ninja is gonna say, "Shout out to Cassie for holding me down during the dark times." Why would you do that? Why would you bring that attention to you and that woman, knowing the truth that that's psychotic? To me, that's psychotic. But that also shows you that he never thought he would get caught, because if you were a person who feared of getting caught, you would have never mentioned her name in such a way like that. You would have never said that.
She wasn't the only one. You got to remember Lorianne Gibson was mentioned in that too. And something happened with her also.
Well, Lorianne is not a victim because she is still his friend to this day.
Pretty much.
She gave him for what their dispute during making the band, when she was gonna sue him, and she let it go, and she decided to let it go, and they still have a very close relationship. So I don't really want to hear. We're not going to be hearing from Lorianne, because
she was going to sue him. She did go to the police,
and
there was a report filed.
So, she did. Oh yeah,
I'm sure that he swept everything under the rug, or they smoothed everything out with her. She probably was worried about her career. So you got to look at it like that.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure he told her, you mess with me, you don't make this disappear, I'll make sure you never work in the business again. And that's how a lot of people are getting, like, they getting cornered like that, where they making choices that they would have never possibly made.
You're right.
I got push back on one thing for you, Moochie. This woman you think that this woman did the black of every band, every group, every person? He couldn't stop that motion now. Like she could, like, I agree. I see what you're saying, Moochie, but she still went back on that Bad Boy Forever tour. I mean, and was helping him out. Like this man did what he did. Y'all settled or whatever, and you still went back to help him. You didn't have to go back and help this guy.
I mean, look, we don't. You're right. I mean, you're right. I don't know. She decided to forgive him. Whether he threatened her, paid her off, I don't know. This was like 15 years ago at this point. I don't know what happened, but they're cool. The same way I don't understand the Dawn Richards thing. I don't get it. I'm not saying the girl is lying. I'm not saying I'm not saying she lying, but I have a question with how she moved. For 15 years, you let Aubrey O'Day stand alone and be the only one out that group, Danity Kane, to denounce Diddy and his ways. You let her sit there to dry. You joined him years later in the Diddy Dirty Money group. Then you still had a working relationship and then years later, up until 2 years ago, you worked on the Love album with him.
I looked at that, not to cut you off, but when you told me about it the last time, her name is on the credits.
But not her name on the credit, and he gave her a shout out. And when the album dropped, this is before all this stuff hit the fan, she was reposting the content. I think she even wrote a message thanking Diddy about that. It wasn't just because some people were trying to say, oh, well, maybe he threatened her to work. But my thing is, if someone did that to me, I'm gonna work on it, and then you're not gonna see me promote it. Like, so it's just, again, I'm not saying she's lying. I know there's such things as Stockholm syndrome and different things psychologically that victims and people go through, but it's just, I look at her kind of sideways, but they don't matter. What matter are the victims. And
hey, Moochie, can I say one thing before you move on now? I'm not trying to trigger nobody, but it needs to be talked about. You know why people, I respect it. I hope people, the fellas in the chat, respect it too. If you don't, I can't. I can't rock with you. But you know why I don't like a lot of, I mean, like domestic violence, because if I see a woman get hit on, I'm sitting there gonna report and call the police. The difference is a woman always gonna go back with a man that hit her. That's what the problem was going on here. This man, this is domestic violence. He got a whole bunch of domestic violence case, and the woman keep going back to this man. If a man sit there and put their hands on you one time, you think they not gonna do it again?
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem with this dude. He kept hitting Cassie. She kept going back. The same with Kim Porter. She kept going back. The same with the next woman, kept going back. Like at this point, can't women stop going back to men that continue to put their hands on them?
I wish it was that simple, Detroit. And you know, you are thinking from a logical standpoint, which I respect and I understand. Unfortunately, it's not that easy, and we'll have to talk about it at another time. But there is a mental, psychological thing behind it. I also think it really depends on how you're raised and what is taught to you. Lucky for me, my mom taught me at a young age that if a man were to put their hands on me, they would do it again. I was told that by people, so that was always in my head, right? I also witnessed things throughout my life, so that was instilled in me. But there are some women who did not have that same advice given to them, and it's a lot of psychological stuff and mental stuff. The same way the Stockholm syndrome thing, on paper, it makes no logical sense at all. Like logically, it doesn't make sense, but it exists, right? So that's kind of how I see it. But we can definitely dive deeper in that.
Because I was talking about my moms and my pops. Like my pops got at me. He said, "You better not ever hit a woman." If he said, "If you hit a woman, I'm gonna sit there and knock you out." I never in my life hit a woman because I was scared that he was gonna do that. The same for my mother. So I don't. This is just me. I don't. A real man should not be sitting there putting their hands on her. No, I mean a man that don't put no hands on a woman, bruh.
It also goes by who. Some people don't respect their mom, and from what they saying, he was hitting on his mama too.
Oh my
God.
If
you respect your mother, what makes you think he gonna respect the woman that he's laying down with? So there's a lot right there.
Lot to it. And Detroit, I'm thankful that you had your parents that instilled that in you. But there are a lot of victims, men and women, victims who grew up in a house of watching their mother being hit on.
That's true. That is true.
And it messes people up. It's literally a psychological thing. There are some people who grow up in that environment, and you got one person who vows to never become that and to do the right thing. And then there's some people who fall victim to that and become
because I noticed the situation of a woman. I just saw it was a beautiful woman. She was bad. She kept getting hit on, and to the point that she don't even look the same no more. That would be making me just shake my head, man.
Okay, so Steve said, Detroit, a real man or woman will respect another person's opinion. I don't agree with your take on Offset, but I respect 100% of what you have to say. We have to allow everyone to feel valid. I hear you. I understand. You think it's all right with him going around being a 304.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on you, but I feel like he's just very disrespectful to Cardi. And I'm glad that she mustered up the strength now to walk away from him. And I hope she stays away from him. I'll see that she she knows that he's a good dad. And sometimes people could be a good dad, but a horrible husband. You understand?
Yeah.
He don't have to be abusive either all the time.
Facts.
He could be just verbally abusive. Psychological, and that's what I believe he's doing to her. I don't think he's being violent like that, because Cardi would give it just as much as she get it with him. It would really be physical. You would see some Ike and Tina back of the limo.
I believe that.
That's how I feel about that.
I agree.
Can I Can I? All right.
Yeah, I want you to rebuttal to it. I'm
But can I
Okay.
just
Now
say
see.
one thing?
Now
What you
Steve. My
said?
bad.
you
My bad.
next, Momo.
My
Just
bad, Mo.
5 seconds. Shout out to Cardi for, even though she knows he's been a terrible husband to her, shout out to Cardi for acknowledging that he is a good father to their kids. I do appreciate that, because we have some women who are bitter and will, put the kids in it, but I appreciate for her for acknowledging that he is a good dad. He is just a terrible husband.
Now, I'm not shut up for Mo for the alley hoop, because I was just about to say that. That's going, if she's saying he's a good father, and that's real talk. But if he keep doing this to his I don't even like saying baby mom, but
His wife,
to
his
his
wife.
ex-wife, she
Mhm.
going to the point that the kids gonna be like looking at him a different way. If you think these kids ain't sitting there looking, hearing that they arguing on the phone and all type of stuff,
Mhm.
they gonna resent that man for arguing with their mama. So that's all I
Yep.
gotta say about that. See, you want to say you disagree, but I mean, when they got to start to get to the parenting situation, the kids gonna start looking at him a different way. If you don't believe it, you can go out here and you can see how the parents and stuff. I mean, these kids don't want to talk to their daddy and their mama.
It's true. That's a good point. That's a great point.
So you want him to keep on sleeping around with other females and doing all that, making her mad, and she on internet acting all crazy. These kids got to grow up. They got to grow up and be 15. They got to grow up to be 20. And you think they not gonna see this stuff on the internet 10 years from now? Man, stop it.
All right, so I want to highlight somebody else's comment.
Mhm.
Anyone who knows anything about the movie The Godfather knows even Don Corleone didn't get involved when it came to DV.
What that
I
mean?
get it, but Sonny did, and look what happened to him. So I get what you're saying, but look how old that movie is. We're talking about other times now where they developed so many different programs for DV. There's so many there's so many different outreach programs for DV. So that movie was from a different time where men did things and you don't talk about what happened in your
Exactly.
house.
And
That's
women
that era that they was from.
exactly. And women had no rights. You're talking about a movie from 1972, please.
We in what 2024, about to be 2025.
And when was this? Yeah, when Sonny found out that the sister, because I love The Godfather now. I know I'm young, but hello. Yeah, like Moochie said, when Sonny found out what was happening to his sister, oh,
Okay, so Inga says Ginger Snaps. Hey Ginger Snaps. Happy birthday,
Birthday.
boo. All right. I saw some DV in my house and through my whole family. All the women were getting their behind kicked in
mm,
my family. Aunts, cousins, everybody.
oof,
Wow.
terrible, terrible, terrible.
Terrible. It is terrible. That like anybody who condones domestic violence, I'm not rocking with you, bro. Like
Oh,
look, man, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna chill. Like I think that's weak for a
no, I
man to
think
put
it's
their hand.
actually disgusting to defend DV. I don't.
Okay, so NL Hancock says you aren't a good dad when you disrespect the mother, disrespectful to the mother. Same with women. I agree with that, but sometimes once things get separated,
Yeah,
that relationship might, if you see that the person's a good dad or something like that, and that sometimes you just gotta be like, look, I can't deal with this person on this level, but I know he's good to. I'm not gonna stop him from seeing his kid. So
You
that's where I'm at with that.
mhm.
yeah.
You know,
That's where I draw the line, y'all. Like again, unless the man is threatening me or my children, no matter what he does to me, as long as he's not threatening or harming me or my children, I will never stand in the way between um the dad and my children. Like I'm never gonna stop that relationship.
And disrespecting a woman, and they can, when you have kids with them, calling your baby mama, ex-wife, whatever, a B or a 304, that's disrespectful. You don't supposed to be calling your baby mama, especially if she get on your nerves. You do not supposed to call them out their name, because the son and definitely the son and the daughter gonna hear that.
It's true. It's so true.
all
And you
right.
know what's sad, y'all? One day their kids are gonna see all of this.
That's what I just said, Mo. That's what I said. Why
But
go on the internet?
but
Go
it's
see it
like,
on
but now you have it like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Now you have it like that, where once the kid sees all of this, they'll be able to judge for themselves. Sometimes you have to let the kids see for themselves. Just like you don't, to me, you sometimes you let the kids see for themselves. You don't say nothing, you don't speak bad on his name. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and my ex didn't, you know, we had our little rifts, but I would say, I will always tell my son, you got the good parts though.
Yeah.
You got
Oh.
the good parts of your father. I never talked. You know, I did call him an asshole, though, but that's just me. But he was my asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was. You know, he may be an asshole, but he was my asshole. That's how I used to do it. But you know, I didn't. As far as with him and the relationship, you let them build their own relationship. Now them two, I don't even have to get involved with none of that.
That's good. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say this though, right? I know people, you know what I mean, I don't want to get too religious or whatever like that, but in the Bible it basically says not only that it says honor your father and your mother, but it actually says for a man to honor their wife and don't show no type of disrespect for your partner. That's what it basically said. And it said for a woman to honor their husband and everything if you're getting married. So I'm just gonna leave that out too for y'all. If y'all don't believe it, you can go read it. Most people y'all don't believe that because y'all go on the internet, y'all believe everything you see on YouTube and IG and X and think that's how a relationship's supposed to be. That ain't how no relationship supposed to be.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
And the internet shows a lot of toxic relationships, and people
Yeah.
think those are relationship goals.
You go on a red pill, blue pill, these stupid podcasts or these women sitting there doing all this dumb stuff, and these guys, I'm like, y'all cannot believe what these people be saying on here. You're
It's
not gonna
so sick, but to piggyback off of what you said, Detroit, and it's not even just, I'm not gonna just focus on the religious part at all. That definitely is part of it, but to me, you know, I'm stuck between two generations. Like, you know, my parents are 70, so I grew up very old school. So one thing I've noticed throughout my life is we as a society have grown further away, not only from religion, but morals. Just there was a moral code that I feel like we had more back in the day. Like people in general, you know what I'm saying, had more back in the day, even for friendships, obviously for marriage. It was a certain respect and code that everyone carried. And I feel like we have lost that. We have completely lost that. So this new generation,
it's a wrap.
they're so lost. They don't have anything. They don't have a moral compass or a moral code to really stand on as far as representation or examples of, you know, a proper family or proper man. Even when mom and dad have issues, there was still some type of level of respect. I feel like that was carried within society, even within the Black culture. And now I just think, oh my God, I feel bad for this new generation because they don't know what it used to be like. All they have is now. All they have is the Cardi B and the Offsets and the TikTok and the Instagram and the podcast and the 50-50 and the this and that and
right.
That's all they know. But we know.
All we do, a black man be down on his sisters. Black woman be down to how black man is bad. Black man is not every black person. Black man is not bad. They take care of their seed. They work. They do what they supposed to do. Every sister is not a 304. They take care of their business and everything like that. You don't need to sit and then all I hear, well, I'm not gonna date out my race. I'm gonna date outside my race because these black women and these black men, like this stuff is ridiculous, man. Like y'all gotta chill with that.
It's just a lot has changed, unfortunately. And I like some of the new age stuff. You know, I like how we've progressed and we've become more open-minded about things, but I sometimes do miss some of the old school way, you know, within reason and balance, not everything, but just some of those fundamental values that I feel like we used to carry. I miss those times really.
Love your wife as Christ loves the church. Women, submit yourself to your husband. Husbands should be submitted to God.
Amen.
I feel like you treat people the way you want to be treated. I don't I would want my man to treat me like a queen, so I will treat him like a king.
Oh yeah.
So that's how it has to be.
That's how I would love for it to be, but you know.
All right, so now with this being said, let's go on to this child, her annoying self.
All right, y'all. That's my cue. Let me cue it up. Baby.
Oh man.
So, how we want to get this started? Okay, y'all. So Issa Rae was on, I don't even think it was a podcast. She was at an event where she was, I think, she was a part of an interview. And the interviewer asked her very simple question, which was a very good question as a journalist. It was messy, but it wasn't too messy. I like what she did. She asked Issa Rae, is there anybody who you would not work with, or, you know, something like to that effect? And she was like, well, anybody who's gotten on a podcast and talked crap about me. So the audience, the crowd started laughing and cheering. And even though she didn't say the name, we are all to assume that she was referring to Amanda Seales. Specifically, Amanda Seales' infamous and controversial interview earlier this year on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp's podcast. Now, let me bring this up. I have a couple clips that we're going to play. I will probably have to fast forward a couple things within the clip. So bear with me. Hold on. Oh, Moochie, I just realized that
okay.
When I have it on
I can put something over it.
Okay. So we're good if you do that? Okay.
We'll start it off and then I'll put something over it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Put it up now then. Okay.
But last night, she also addressed the Amanda Seales stuff, which I have never heard Issa publicly speak about. So I want us to take a listen. The first thing they got into was just in general, people that Issa would not work with again.
One person that I would never work with again. I mean, anybody who's on the podcast and talks about me,
in that clip, she says people have gotten on podcasts and talked about me, right? So the crowd goes crazy because the last person that we've seen get on a podcast and talk about Issa Rae in a way was Amanda Seales. Now, let's take a listen to the clip of Amanda Seales on Shannon Sharp's show talking about Issa Rae.
So I've never talked about this publicly because it has always been incredibly important to me to protect Issa, because I know that Issa is doing something within this business that so few people get to do. However, there's just been enough instances at this point where I should have been protected by Issa and I wasn't. And now it's at a point where my protecting of Issa has become turned on to me and something that people are using against me. There's a whole narrative that is completely false that people keep spinning. They keep saying, you know, that I'm this mean girl on this set, that I harmed these people on this set. I just want to point out something very basic. How can I be a mean girl on a set that ain't my set?
Now, people did take that whole whatever happened on that Insecure set, and they did turn it on Amanda Seales. And I think a big part of that is because a lot of people feel like in that situation, Amanda had to be the problem because you don't hear a lot of people speak ill of Issa. And also there weren't too many other issues that came off of that set. And it's right.
All right. So y'all got the gist of it, right? Is it more?
Just say one more thing that was revealed by that interview with Issa Rae.
Okay.
Is okay if I okay.
Yeah.
A lot of you may remember a few years ago, Amanda Seales was kicked out of a very high profile. It was an Emmys party in Hollywood. A lot of Hollywood A-listers, especially Black Hollywood A-listers, were there. She was kicked out of the party by Issa Rae's publicist, which, yes, makes this situation extremely messy. What I don't like that Amanda Seales did is when she retold that story publicly, even on the Breakfast Club, whatever, before Club Shay Shay, she almost made it seem like Issa had a hand in her getting kicked out. A few days ago on that interview, Issa Rae actually revealed that she was out of the country when that whole Emmys party happened and Amanda was kicked out. She wasn't even in the country. She wasn't at the party when it happened. So
do you have that clip?
It's in there, but it's too long to.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So Issa, that was not Issa's fault. The publicist, do I think the publicist was wrong? I do think she was wrong. I do not think it was appropriate for her to kick out Amanda Seales at a party such as that. I do think she was wrong. However, I don't appreciate the narrative that Amanda has pushed. Issa, being kind of in the middle of this very awkward situation, right? We have her publicist, who obviously she's very close with, and then she has Amanda Seales, who she works with on her own show. Issa Rae said, look, you both are grown adults. I'm going to get you both on the phone and you guys can hash it out. I do not want to be a part of it. They did that. The publicist and Amanda spoke. They did not come to a resolution. And Issa Rae wiped her hands of it clean. I'm not sure what Amanda wanted Issa to do in that situation. I'm not saying Issa handled it perfectly. I'm not saying that. But I don't like the way Amanda kind of painted the narrative as if it was Issa's fault or she felt like Issa did not protect her. My thing is, Amanda, you didn't get fired. You were on all 4 or 5 seasons of Insecure. You didn't lose your job. She didn't pick a side. She kept you on set. So I'm not sure what Issa was supposed to do in that situation. That's my take. I would love to hear what you guys have to say.
You want to go first?
I go first. It'd be real quick. I think she more crying about it because I think she figured that Issa after that situation happened. Have you seen her in any shows, any movies, any shows? So that's the problem right there. If she thinks Issa blackball her, that's all. It's not that deep. That's what she thinking. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, if she was in Power or P Valley or a movie or something like that, right? She would not be crying about this. It's because she's a podcaster, went back to being a podcaster, and she don't really have nothing going on.
And she went back to her comedy. That's her go-to. She thinks she did a comedy special or something, or a comedy tour.
Which it wasn't that good, but no disrespect, but it wasn't good. It flopped. So and she got that comedy based off the fact that Issa probably helped her out with that, I think, because it happened on HBO. That is my opinion, Moochie, man. She just felt like she blackballed.
I don't think so. I think it's her attitude. She's had a problem with quite a few people. She had problems with quite a few people, and then she gets mouthy, and then when people snap back and they and things happen. She has to me, if I feel like Issa handled it right. If 2 of my girlfriends got a problem, my homegirls, and I'm the middle person, sometimes you don't want to be in the middle of that stuff because you care about both of them.
Right.
So look, I'm gonna let you handle it. Here's her number. You call her, and she told her, look, this don't got nothing to do with Issa. You know why I don't like you? She said that.
Yeah.
So if you know all of this, why you sitting here trying to spin the narrative that it was Issa?
Exactly.
There was a phone call that took place. So you already messed up by going on Club Shay Shay talking the way you was talking.
I agree. I 100% agree. All
of that came out of her own mouth with the publicist saying she feeded that conversation.
Let me ask y'all. Dang, Moochie don't be playing, man.
It's straight facts. Amanda Detroit is she's always the victim. It is always everyone else's fault. It is always someone else's fault. She never takes
So,
accountability.
I agree.
Never says, you know, I may have played a part in X, Y, and Z. She never. And people like that scare me because they lack accountability, maturity, and they lack logic and reason. I am a very logical and reasonable person. And what scares me about her, this is why I could never trust her. I would have to take whatever she says with a grain of salt because, like Moochie said, like she painted basically a false narrative. She had us thinking all these years that Issa was being messy and allowed her publicist to kick you out of the park. Issa was out the country. And when she came back, like Moochie said, I'm in the middle. This is my publicist. This is my coworker. I'm going to put y'all on the phone. Y'all handle it. I'm not sure, Amanda Seales, what other protection you wanted from Issa.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Everybody, look how you did Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp brought you onto his platform, and the next day you showed your ASS and you blasted him on Instagram Live, and you blasted his set and his producers. You teared the man down after he lended a hand out to you on his platform. You literally burned bridges with people left and right, and you always think it's someone else's fault.
Mm-hmm.
There's a condition. There is a diagnosis.
I always thought that though. I always thought like I didn't understand why she did that. She was analyzing and talking about Shannon Sharp. I just scratched my head on that. But I'm gonna leave it alone because I know I've been talking too much. But what's the girl, my baby's name? Monique. What's the difference from her and Monique?
Oh, the comedian. Oh,
the comedian. Yeah, Monique. What's the
other day out?
That's Monique.
I was just asking.
The difference with Monique is she will say, "Have a nice day, F you," but I still love you.
Got you. That's all.
And the difference I don't like the way you did me. She'll say all of that. I don't like the way you did me. You messed me over, but you know I still love you though. She some of them she be like, you know what, F you in the ground you walk on.
Detroit, can I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm scared to touch it, but I'm glad you mentioned it. The difference, Monique, this is why I respect Monique. I don't always agree with how Monique handles situations, but Monique does not tell a lie. Everything she says, she's been telling the same story for 13 years. Her story has never changed. Her story has never, not one word of her story ever changed with TP, Oprah, and Lee Dan. It never changed. And she even had recorded proof of TP apologizing and saying she was right. So that's the difference. Amanda Seales, I have to take what she says with a grain of salt because she twists stuff and manipulates and warps it into stuff. But Monique, again, I don't always agree with how she handles it, but she be saying facts and her stories don't change.
Okay, I was just wondering because I agree because I think Monique, she outspoken, but she do be telling the truth and she don't be lying. She have the same dialogue every interview. She never stops. She says the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this question. And El Michelle says Monique's problem is her husband. I totally agree with you. I feel like he doesn't know about the business. I feel like he makes her get. He makes it harder for her to get gigs. That's how I
What?
Yeah,
he plays a part. He does play a part.
He plays a part in that.
We're gonna have to revisit this next week because
we're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle back and we're gonna bring her up and we're gonna circle back.
I disagree with you on that because I respect him as a man who protected his baby girl, his wife, because if she didn't have nobody, it's a lot of these weirdos in Hollywood that would take advantage of somebody. And I mean these agents and stuff, they be trying to I'm just gonna say this, you know, Usher, salute to you, but y'all do know that Usher had to fire his mama. You see what I'm saying? Because she was kind of taking advantage of him with the money and situation, and that's all.
Allegedly, I don't know about that, Detroit. I think the issues with the mama started when he married Tamika Foster.
Okay, allegedly, but I gotta give any man that try to be there for their wife that trying to make sure nobody don't sit there and mess up her money and try to do her dirty because she says she ain't know nothing about the business. I gotta respect them. I gotta respect her. I gotta respect the man for that.
Okay, I would love to talk about it.
Oh, we could talk about it next week if y'all want to.
Oh yeah, Detroit, we might have to do something for real.
All right, so let's move on to this is the next thing, y'all.
Oh, real quick, Dairy B had a nice compliment for us.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back. Hold on.
A very nice compliment for us.
It's a couple of comments I want to address too, but I wanted to
Okay.
You know, I wanted to go to the next story before we do that, but it's all right. I'm looking for it now. This one. Y'all three are great together on current events. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, so Detroit, you know, we got 2 Scorpios and a Libra here.
Who?
I mean a Virgo, right? You a Virgo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he's a Scorpio too.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio.
Ooh,
my birthday October 29th, so it's October season.
All right, so I saw a couple of comments I wanted to Usher freedom, but you know what? Yeah, Diddy took. Yeah, but I mean, to me, I feel like that's another rabbit hole I don't want to go down right now.
And he was 13. We have to remember Usher was a child. He was 13.
Like 13. I said, that's another rabbit hole. Okay, Moochie, Monique in Detroit. This was a great stream. It still is. It's still going, man. We got 2 more things to talk about.
Good Lord.
We're gonna be out of here. When they gonna just dismiss this case? Why they trying to drain this boy from his money? Why they trying to drain him from his money?
I don't think they can drain him for his money because he's still what's his name? Gunna is still under his label and he got a lot of prop in Atlanta. So I don't think they can.
I mean, the judge wants to possibly do a mistrial. Baby,
I think it needs to be done.
Whitefish was pissed. You got the video? Did I send you the video, Moochie?
No, you sent me the stills, and you were supposed to do the video, and then I put the thing.
I got it.
I got it lined up already.
Okay.
No, that's the other thing. I don't think you did that. You didn't send me the thing on that. I don't think. Yeah, you sent me that
because the judge was y'all, the judge is ready to do a mistrial, and I think it is necessary. Okay, can I share my screen real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't be reading my stuff, y'all.
We can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No.
Y'all can't hear it at all?
Yeah, no. It's on. I think it's on mute.
All right, go ahead. Try again. Go. I guess you're gonna have to go back a little bit.
Oh my God. Okay. Whoa.
Try it now.
Okay, hold on. That's crazy.
A mistrial is appropriate. And I'm asking.
I can't figure out what it is.
What about now?
If it's disingenuous, if it is that, I mean, I don't want to malign the prosecutor standing in front of me right now. So I'm not going to say the possible things that it could be, but it is baffling to me that somebody with the number of years of experience that you have, time after time after time, continues to seemingly purposefully hide the ball to the extent you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. And I really don't want to believe that it is purposeful. But honestly, after a certain number of times, you start to wonder how it could be anything but that, unless it is just that you are so unorganized that you are throwing this case together as you try it.
That sounds like a scene from Law and Order.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling her she's incompetent.
Damn.
They need to end this. Look.
Want to pause it? You
No,
got
yeah,
enough?
I already got it paused. Hold on 1 second.
Child, baby, that judge.
Yeah, got money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
Okay. Okay, Steve said, please add Woody to next week. He's a classic. Say no more, brother. I'm going to try to get some clips so we can laugh at him because he is the highlight of this court of this case. So yeah, I will do that. If y'all are following it, I follow somebody. He just came to he was on TikTok, but now he just came to YouTube, SmackavelliDaDaon. He had me cracking up. He wears a cardigan and he be going in on this case, and I've been following him. He, for somebody that's like really into it and that's their bag, they cover this case from head to toe. That's a guy you could follow, y'all.
I kind of started following this case because I got sick of looking at these people making a fool of themselves. And it's that prosecutor that got elected in Atlanta, Georgia, who was she was flying out her boyfriend. That jump was nasty, man. Like I don't know, man. This case is all messed up, man. It's like this should be a documentary, a docu-series for real.
This look like, I'm surprised Saturday Night Live ain't doing no spoofs off of this. Anyway, moving on. Anybody else? Let me see what you got to say, Momo. I'm gonna look for some comments while you talk.
Oh, about this case? I mean, look, the case.
I know you know about this. Go ahead.
No, I actually don't, because I had to mentally check out because it was becoming too
Me too
dramatic, too drawn out. It's been 2 years, 2+ years that we've been dealing with this case, and we're really wasting taxpayer dollars on this. At this point, it's exhausting. So I did check out of the case. I really have not been following it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, even though I'm in Atlanta and this is Young Thug. I mean, no, sorry, I can't follow this. But Whitefish was pissed. She had enough. She had enough.
I'm getting tired of this trial, and I'm gonna say this though, right? Y'all might think I'm mean for saying that. I'm not saying free Young Thug. If he get out of prison, out of jail, that's cool. But I'm not saying free him because he's not an angel,
right?
Like, I'm not about to sit there and put the cape on for this guy. This guy has single-handedly has been a menace in them streets or whatever like that. So you think I'm about to say free somebody that you know what I mean, mothers and stuff have to go to funerals because of this guy? No.
We don't know that. We don't know that. He just
allegedly, but come on,
he could be associated with some dudes that just was doing stuff that he lent a couple of dollars to, and this is how a RICO case is brought about. Look, I'm just giving. I'm playing both sides, so you got to bear with me. I have no dog in this race, so I'm just saying. Is this? What's the saying you always say? Two things could be true.
Be true.
All right.
Like Moochie say, I got no dog in this race. Ow.
Two things could be true, boo. Okay.
I'm saying, I'm sorry, Moochie. I'm not putting the cape on for this dude. He can't. I'm not putting the cape on for this dude because
I'm not putting the cape on for him either. But I'm just saying, look, I'm laughing at some of the shenanigans that's happening. I'm just saying, it's entertaining to me.
It's definitely entertainment, girl.
All right.
Yeah, got money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
All right, thank you, birthday girl. You giving me birthday money? You giving me money? Your birthday, we supposed to be giving you money.
Hey, Moochie, I'm mad at you. Why you ain't play that when I donated yesterday? I was looking for that.
I don't know why. I think we was like deep in that conversation.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to like mess up the flow, so that's why I didn't do it. But I got you next time. Look, y'all is really like doing
Oh,
Yeah. Got money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
money.
Money.
yeah. So Derry B. Derry B.
Derry B and Steve gave again. So Steve said, I agree, Inga, and I'm loving their chemistry. All right, so we're gonna keep it up.
Thank you.
We're gonna keep it up. I think next week Detroit gonna host because last week Momo host.
No, yeah, I can host it. We can. It don't matter. It don't matter who hosts it. I'm just.
Okay.
We got that. We fight. It don't matter.
All right, look, Derry, thank you, boo.
Yeah, fire.
We gave y'all like 2 hours, almost 2 hours worth of content.
Okay. This is the last story now. Like I had to go touch on the hip hop stuff, y'all.
All right.
Did I put it up? Wait, hold up. Or is it with this one?
Because after this, I gotta go eat. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Oh no, the last story I didn't put the picture in. I messed up, y'all.
It's all good. I got the video because we got to play
okay.
that.
All right, so look, no, I do got the picture, but it's up here. Let me go to here. So, so that way you gonna bring it in, Momo. Bring it in.
Oh, okay. Yes, y'all. All right. So we actually touched on this last week with the new revelation in the Young Dolph Pow Pow incident where Yo Gotti's late brother allegedly was the one that took the late Young Dolph out. Now, Yo Gotti's brother, who was accused of that, also is also no longer with us. Possible retaliation, allegedly. I don't have concrete evidence. All alleged. So now we have Whack 100, which y'all know he always keep his ear to the streets and always comes back to the internet streets to tell us what he know. As I think all three of us kind of predicted. Detroit, were you here last week? No, I don't know. Sorry. Last week we predicted that this was not a good look for Yo Gotti. The fact that his name is being brought up with the feds and in court and his brother and him, it's just not a good look. So let's play a clip from Whack 100 and see what tea he has for us involving this.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
You know this is so cool.
Bro, hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed Dolph, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed Dolph. Shoot dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's finna get, that's next. Watch, remember I told you.
But wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're going to classify it as a game. They're going to try to target. Now, let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs, shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof. Nigga dead. PRE.
Oh God! All right, look, I had to look. He just doing too much.
He's
doing too much. But Whack 100, Chatty Wacky. I call him Chatty Wacky. He be bringing the news. Look, he telling the truth though.
He be having his ear to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
So Detroit, are you a betting man?
Yeah, I bet, sometimes, but it got to make sense though.
So I'm gonna ask you this: do you bet that this is gonna be a RICO?
I would say the feds are probably investigating it right now, and I wouldn't be surprised. And probably next year, around probably early February, that it's gonna be a RICO.
Is it me, or is it gonna be a heck of a jail lineup with the rappers? Like the concert's gonna be better in the Bing.
Sure
in the
is.
street.
Right.
I'm just saying, look, that's just me hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetical.
Speculating.
Speculation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is not good. Angela needs to run
Run.
back to Reverend Run. All right.
Run's house.
Look, I'm getting it everywhere, y'all. I'm getting it everywhere, y'all. I thank you.
Yeah. Got money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
Oh, thank you, Candy Love. All right, so now, Miss Niecy cooking.
She was definitely cooking earlier, baby.
She said, I made baked spaghetti salad and
Oh,
I had tortellini myself yesterday.
My stomach is growling.
And some sausage.
We about to go, Mo. I know you hungry. You gonna get you some of these.
I was hungry before the live.
All right, so look, I want y'all to keep your notifications on. We usually gonna start trying to do this between 3 and 4 o'clock, 4:30 the latest. I think we went 5 today because I had a little situation going on. I had to get my water brought up. Anywho, with that being said, what you got going on, Detroit? I seen you doing some stuff about Kane and doing your little
I was
videos.
making Mo laugh because all I said was this was a Tejada spinoff. Hey Mo, they didn't forget about you, Rick. They said this dude a side character up in this boy.
Hey, you ain't never lied because this season, baby, it was Tejadas. All about the Tejadas.
I'm tired of seeing the Tejadas, man. But no, I'm what I got going up. Tomorrow we gonna me, Moochie, and the birthday girl and Tamika Den. We're gonna be talking about my man Hernandez, man. That's about it.
Oh, so you want to hear my George song? That's what you say, Candy. Look, I'm gonna go get my George song so you can hear. Now y'all gonna have me. Look, y'all need to go play it. I'm trying to go viral, y'all. Anywho, but I'm gonna share it here with y'all, and then y'all go play it and hit that like button.
Yeah. Hit that like button.
I want to hit that like button.
Put us in that algorithm, y'all. My Moochie voice.
Y'all ready?
See, we see you later. Hit the like button on your way out.
I think y'all all caught in your feelings about the. Can y'all hear it? Show them why are you here, brother? Just leave.
Yeah.
Us alone. Go back and get gone, George. The truth hurts.
Don't make a play on your way out.
George. Choir. I've heard that. Moochie. Why not Moochie can hold a little note?
Get your bags, George, and get gone.
Yeah.
Nobody's forcing you to listen to our content.
She getting her Murray bag.
I forgot all
about other platforms going live right now. So
take yourself somewhere else, George.
I'm cracking up. Oh my gosh, that
I forgot that happened last night.
Was hilarious. Baby, I think that hat did something. I think the hat did something to her, baby, because she started singing like she was in the church.
Black Queen. Yeah, I watched Penguin.
That's because
Penguin
he
fire.
left the comment.
He said y'all was getting too emotional.
Go back so you can hear it.
Y'all is too funny. I got to go, y'all. My stomach.
Your way out.
Choir. I've heard that.
Hold on, here's the beginning. Listen to what he said.
Hold a little note.
Where's George?
We see you later. Hit the like button on your way out.
I think y'all all caught in your feelings about the poorly written show. Then why are you here, brother? Just leave us alone. Get your bags and get gone, George. The truth hurts.
Don't make a play on your way out.
Choir. I've heard that. Why not Moochie can hold a little note? Oh, that was so funny.
Look, y'all
Brillo.
come on back so y'all can have some fun with us. We will
What up,
be back.
Brillo?
What's up, Brillo? So look.
Who?
all hail the Thou Wow King.
Who that?
Wait, you made 1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Are you serious? What? Oh, is this getting ready to
Yeah. Money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
Yep. It's gonna happen. I gotta probably wait maybe 2 to 3 days, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably gonna go through your stuff and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm up there with you.
All right,
Monique.
all right.
Yay.
All right, so that is our show for today. I want to thank everybody for coming through. Thank you guys for just having the chat popping. Make sure y'all hit that like and share. You know, we trying to grow. We are trying to grow our channels. And we will see you guys next week with trending topics. I'll be back later on tonight. We're gonna be talking about fight night with EJ the TV junkie, and I'm with the ladies, so we're gonna be on at 9, I believe. So keep y'all notifications on, hit that subscribe bell, holla at your girl. Don't forget to go to that short you just saw and hit that like button and hit the share, y'all. And I'm out, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at. Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.